Oh, what up? Got another Crucible game for you guys. This one was on the moon map. Sort of blanking on the name for it right now. Wasn't as crazy as the last game I uploaded, but still pretty good. I think it was like 6.3 KDR or something like that. Again, it was another like sort of fluke game. On this map, because of the vehicles, I love the vehicles in Destiny. I just love the way they feel, the way they play, their animations, everything about them. First Light, that's what it's called. A lot of times when I got this map, I would just hop on a pike or an interceptor and just start wreaking havoc and zipping around the map, because it's a blast. And I started doing that in this game, but I had just got a shotgun that I was really excited about. And this shotgun had a much higher rate of fire than any other shotgun I had before. So
time to fight,
at some point I make a decision to just sort of hold it down in B and just kind of camped out there for a while. I mean, I was doing my part for my team. I was defending B. Okay, it's not really camping. I control.
You're in the lead.
Judge me.
Enemy captured.
So when I get to that, I got a little something about the mini-map I want to talk about. Let's get to that part. So yeah, enjoy the video.
You captured Zone B. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. You neutralized Zone C. Zone C captured.
Boom. So this is the shotgun that I was talking about in the beginning of the video that I was really excited about. Most shotguns in the beta had the stock, they had a lower rate of fire, high damage, but it just, as you can see right there, this one fires a lot faster, and I was really anxious to get in the Crucible and try it out. And so I figured, why not just hold it down and be in this room, because this is like Shotgun City. And as you'll see, it proved to be really effective. I really enjoyed this shotgun. Alright, so take a look at the mini-map at the top left. If you'll notice, right now, my character's crouching. If you look in the middle of the mini-map, there is sort of like a little triangle, and it's blipping. Off, on, off, on, off, on, off. That blip, that rate at which it's blinking, is how I look like when I'm on someone else's radar. Now, for those of you who already know all this stuff I'm about to say, you can just tune me out, la 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 la, mute me. That's fine. For those of you who are kind of still wondering what the deal with the minimap is, because it is kind of different from a lot of other minimaps. It's definitely not like Call of Duty or Titanfall, where, you know, when you shoot without a suppressor, you show up on the map, which this took me a little while to get used to, because I like silencers on my guns. I don't like to be seen on the minimap. It's just my playstyle. So everyone generates a blip. These guys have a consistent red blip when they're standing up, and so do you. But as soon as you crouch, you start blinking. And when you're blinking, if someone's approaching you, they know that you're in that direction, but when you're off the map for such a long time, it's harder for them to pinpoint where you are as you're rolling up on you. Same thing as if you're sneaking up on someone and you crouch, and then you run for a bit and you crouch. It throws them off, and it gets the minimap screwed up. For the people that have, you know, obviously been using the minimap. The second thing I'd like you to see is notice the red color on the minimap. You know, that the direction that it is obviously the direction it's coming from. But if you'll notice, when I'm up on that second level, the red color isn't completely full. it's a little washed out. And that means that they're either above or below you. It means they're just not on the same level as you. So right now, that washed out red means that he's probably below me. He could be on the roof, but most people were below me. So when he jumps up onto my level, you'll see that the red becomes very thick, bright red, like right there. And he was having a hard time finding me. He was looking for me, but he didn't know where I was, and the blinking definitely threw him off because he would think I was on one side, and if I moved, he's going to jump up with the intention of looking in that direction, and by the time he jumps up, I'm on his flank, and it's too late. So that's why that is really helpful to sort of have a good command of that. Also understanding the, what the different hues of red mean for the enemy. And again, for those of you who were like, well, actually, I already knew all that stuff, nautical, it's probably really effective in the beta. That's fine. For those of you who didn't know, I just, I hope that it helped, because as soon as I got used to using the minimap and like glancing up every 3 to 5 seconds, my skills improved dramatically. So hopefully that helps. Alright, so one more example about this minimap thing, and then I'm just going to shut up about the minimap. So I'm looking for a blip, I see a blip. Spider Sense is telling me that he's going to, if he's coming from this angle, he's going to jump up top and come through that left side, so I get in this cover right here to be ready on his flank. He doesn't know where I'm at exactly because I'm blinking. And then I see the solid red show up, which means he's on my level, and then it wraps around me, which means he's right around the corner. Because again, if it was washed out, he'd be above or below me. But since it was that solid, bright red, it means he was on my level, and it was on top of me, so logic tells me that since coming from that direction, he's around the corner. Chances are, as he was rolling up on me, he saw that I was in this room, but I was blinking, so he didn't know where exactly I was in the room. So when he came running up, he thought that I was deeper in the room than I was. Comes running in willy-nilly, not checking his flank, boom, that's it. So it's the little tiny nuances in this game like that that can give you that strategic superiority needed to make a kill like that, and stay alive for that much longer. Just some good food for thought. And I promise I'm done with the minimap now.
Gained the lead.
And there's a perfect example coming up right now of why the high rate of fire, this is exactly why I want to test the high rate of fire. Watch this.
Only 5 minutes left. Zone
I think
A
that
neutralized.
maybe I went into a little bit of panic mode. And if I had a lower rate of fire, I think he might have been able to get me, because I wouldn't have been able to pop those shots off as fast. Also, when I saw him approaching from that direction, I should have been more proactive and ran to cover sooner. That way, that fight wouldn't have had to been so scrappy.
Heavy ammo inbound. Zone A lost. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone C lost. Zone A neutralized. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone B lost. Zone A secure. Enemy captured Zone B. Zone C neutralized. Zone C secure.
Alright, so that guy that just ended my fish actually went twice. And we had been playing Crucible for a little while, and he had to go away for some reason. and we were in party chat. And I forgot that we were in party chat. But I went on and played solo. And he ended that kill streak. I didn't even realize it was him. I didn't read the you know, Hobo Lion ended Nautical Phoenix. I didn't read that. I didn't know. I was just like, oh, damn. So then I get in this scrap with this guy. Still don't realize who it is I'm fighting. Kill him. And then hear this.
Zone A lost.
Like,
You neutralized Zone B.
And then I read who it was. And I was like, oh god, it all makes sense now. It's him. So I jump in chat and I was like, what's going on? And if you listen, you can actually hear his side of the conversation, but not mine. I'm not sure why or how that works. But you'll hear him laughing because I'm like, oh my god, man, I didn't even realize. And then you snickered and it was so funny. And I was like cracking up and he was cracking up. And we were just having a good laugh about it. But just a funny anecdote.
I joined your fire team, and I guess it just put me on the team because they had a teammate leave, I assume. And then I took you out, and it said, like, I stopped your streak or something, and I was just all like, yeah.
Zone C lost.
Yeah, it's kind of rough being 6 with no like
1
class
minute.
upgrades, but it's alright. Make it work.
Zone B lost. You neutralized Zone A.
I can't believe you heard me go.
Enemy captured Zone B. You captured Zone A. Enemy captured Zone C. 30 seconds remaining.
Man, guys with this fucking sniper rifle up here. You know, and
Only 10 seconds left. You neutralized Zone C. Other battle won. On to the next fight.
so wait, if we're in the same fire team, do we have to like be in a party? I don't understand.
Yeah, so let me know if you like that video. Let me know if you want to see more of this with me talking or not talking. Would you rather I shut up, or do you like hearing the little tips about, you know, things like mini-maps and stuff like that?
What you got?
Thanks again, guys.
Oh, nice.